2 rounds down at TPC Sawgrass, and Ryan Gamer still leads. 36 holes, a score of 22 under, and a bogey-free tournament. But the margin is just 2 shots. It's moving day at the Players Championship, and Ryan is still chasing his first win at his hometown course. Welcome to Gamer Ability, Ryan here, and today it's time for round number 3 of the Players Championship at TPC Sawgrass. Ryan Gamer had a historical round 1, posting a 13 under par, then followed that up in round 2 with a 9 under. Here we are sitting at 22 under par with a 2-stroke advantage over Tyrell Hatton and Peter Minalti. So, it is going to be a battle. I mean, you can see the AI has dominated in this tournament so far. Victor Hovland is tied in 4th place. Now, I have to mention Ludwig Oberg, the defending championship of the Players Championship, is sitting in 6th place. So he's tied in 6th place. I mean, Oberg had an incredible weekend last year to close out the win. So it would be pretty cool if we have another battle between Ryan Gamer and Ludwig Oberg here this season. But no big speeches or life stories today. We have a bogey-free tournament right now. If we continue to limit mistakes, we're going to win our first time at the Players Championship at Ryan Gamer's hometown course. I'm fired up today. I'm ready. I'm focused. The range session went great right before this round. Now it's a matter of just going out there and executing on every shot. I need you all's 1-times today, everybody. I'm telling you all, the 1-times have worked this week. And we are rocking the Players Championship gear again, just like we were in round 2. Getting ready for moving day. Here are the settings: north winds, medium wind speeds, firm fast conditions. It's going to be a fight. We know we have to shoot a 9 or 10 under based on how the AI is scored. Let's dive on in, everybody. If you all get some enjoyment today, drop a like. It really helps the channel. And subscribe for plenty more sports game content. We have multiple ongoing career modes, so you like career modes, franchises, stuff like that, this is the channel for you. Let's play some high-level golf today, everybody. Come on.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's a big day, moving day at the Players Championship. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalan here. Glad to have you back with us. Our featured player is in the 6th spot as our coverage begins. Looking forward to seeing what he can do out there today.
And here's your look at the leaderboard before Ryan Gamer tees off. So Ben Griffin is at the top. It's a shootout again. I mean, look at those scores right there. Ben Griffin with an 11 under, sitting at 24 under, along with Luke List. And Luke List is at 11 with 1 to play. Now, I have to point out Will Gordon and Will Zalatoris, because Will Gordon is 7 under through 7, and Zalatoris is 7 under through 9. Yeah, it is going to be a fight and a battle today. Yes, we're the final pairing. Let's have a big-time moving day. Come on, YouTube. Let's get fired up. I am fired up.
Let's get down to the first hole.
I will say, Jerry and Ryan looked locked in there. And here's the thing. Same thing today. At the range, leading up to this, in the clubhouse, Jerry did not say a word. Ryan did not say a word. If you believe that, it was all focus. And the only words Jerry spoke was, do you want to win or do you want to lose? Come on. Well, it wouldn't be a true TPC Sawgrass round here on the channel, or I guess a tournament, without missing the fairway on hole 1.
Coming out of the thick stuff.
Not quite going to be as easy to birdie this one today as it was yesterday.
We hit the fairway on hole 1 every single time, and of course we missed it today in a very important moving day. You all know I got a chance to catch up with Ryan Gamer before the round. Of course, Ryan's brother is out here watching. And he was there at the driving range, and, you know, I was able to ask Rhett, I said, what is the most shocking part of Ryan's week? Is it the historic round 1? You know, is it the fact he's winning by 2? And Rhett just bluntly said, it's the fact that he's bogey-free right now that he's so shocked to see. Because that is by far, I agree with Rhett, is the most shocking thing ever, that we are bogey-free going into this round. Going to shoot off to the right. The wind's going to pull it back. Here we go.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down.
Wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. Are you all thinking what I'm thinking? Right to left, left to right. A smooth Texas wedge. Am I crazy? You know, Jerry has a smile on his face. I can tell you that. Yeah, I'm going to go Texas wedge here. Huh.
Okay, now looking at this putt.
The only reason I went for the Texas wedge there is because I've hit that shot multiple times. But, okay.
Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is in a share of 5th place.
I know what you all were thinking. We mentioned bogey free multiple times already in this video.
Let's take a look at the par
It's a
5
par.
second.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
Got a fresh cup of coffee ready to go today. Piping hot, delicious. Here we go. I still, this one gets me every time. It's got to be a draw, and we're just not a draw player. Simple as that. We got to be one today, though. At least right now.
That is a big-time drive.
Well, it's a big-time drive, Andrew, into the rough. Born in the rough, raised in the sand here.
That is deep, deep rough.
But you know what? Just send it. Just send it out onto the fairway. Yeah. Nothing fancy.
Coming out
Just
of the
like
rough,
that.
and it might not have enough on it.
Well, might not have enough, John. We weren't necessarily going for it, even though we kind of did. We'll take it. What a shot.
Here's the 3rd shot.
Decision to make here. You're in between a normal flop or a chip shot, and the flop shot is very tough because the lowest we can get is a 15 with the regular flop. Uphill slope's probably going to carry this 13 yards, maybe 12. Now, heavy rough's going to barely affect it. The issue is we have to hit a partial underswing. If we mess that up, it's coming back. Very challenging shot to hit. The other issue is the chip shot, or the other chance. Now, this chip shot, you basically have to hit this up into this fairway and let it bounce and trickle up onto the green. So that's actually the route I'm going to take. Not an easy shot, none of them. That's it, on the fairway, and still too much. Wow, that thing hopped off the fairway. Yeah, maybe doing the flop shot and just sending it.
This putt for a birdie.
Spinning it back, maybe.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
I've got it going left to right.
This hole always gives me a problem here. It's very scoreable. The problem is off the tee, and I always forget to move the spot off the tee. I know I need to move the spot to the right there. I never do it. I don't know why. You can move the spot on the tee. I just always forget. They gave us that great feature this year to move your spot on the tee, and I always forget. One time right here. Come on. Huge birdie.
Good looking stroke
Open
right
club
here.
face.
All right, getting better.
That close.
Okay, the putting stroke killed us last
The short
round.
one left for par.
Last night, Ryan spent some time with his swing coach, of course, Jerry, and the legendary caddy, and worked on speed putting. I don't think speed putting was the way. I think they needed to do the more focused putting, but
Let's update you on what's been going
mighty
on.
question, Jerry.
He is currently in a tie for 7th place.
not ideal. I mean, you could see, we saw the leaderboard before. The pros
The
were
tee shot
dominating.
at 3.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you.
I have
If
aced this
green
pin before.
long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
Not in this year's game, but I have aced this before. last year.
That really sounded pure.
Thank you, Andrew. Stay, stay. It's got to stay. Are you kidding me?
Setting up in the green
We struck that
side
so
rough.
good. This is very chip-inable. 5-yard bogey chip. Not bogey. Birdie chip. Bogey. My minds are on bogeys right now. Why? Bogey chip? Okay. I'm so used to having bogey chips in the impossible challenge rounds, it throws me off.
Wow, I thought
Hold
that
it,
was going
swing
in.
path. The swing path off that side slope added much more to the left. That was
This
in.
putt is from 9
It was
feet
an aggressive
away.
line. I was going to
Solid
make
little
it.
par putt here.
We don't play for pars here. Practice swing on the next green. This putting stroke is something. Like, it
Here's
is
a look
something.
at the leaderboard, our featured player in a tie for 9th.
Ben Griffin still at the top, of course. We don't know how Oberg is doing. So,
A par 4 here.
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green, the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
I like the looks of this.
gotta stay focused. Less talk, more golf. We already told the life stories today. We're good to go. In between range here. This is where you don't want to be here. This is kind of my nightmare range. It's just I get too good of a drive. And it's not every day I say that, but this is not good. Now, what I'm going to try to do here is hit this far and spin it back. So that is the route I'm going for. We'll see what happens.
Oh no, that is wet.
There ain't no way that was slow. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. We're just going to understand what happened and move on. Okay, we've got to spin this one close, and yeah, wouldn't be a TPC Sawgrass round without a water shot. That's really well done.
A putt from 9 feet. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
I've got it going right to left here.
The putt goes in, and that is the first blemish on the scorecard all week long.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Par 4,
Bogey's gonna happen.
471 yards from the back. Drive it out
You know
to
when
the
to move
left-hand
on.
side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
We were all shocked there's been no bogeys to this point. I mean, if you go back to last year's tournament and Q-School, you will see a whole lot of bogeys and more here. So, it's
Playing this
just,
shot from about 180 yards.
problem was course
Currently
management.
4 shots off the pace.
We got ourselves into a terrible range, not our range, and the problem was we should have looked at the pin. We should have seen that was a front pin. I know pin 3 here. I know it. But I didn't play off the tee like we were playing to pin 3. I know I got to lay off the drive, maybe even a 3-wood, give ourselves a choked approach. We're golden. But instead, we left ourselves an impossible in-between range shot and paid the price with a random slow. Now, I will say, haven't had really as many random slows lately. I thought that it was a lot better. and that was a costly one, which it should have been I flicked it fast, so it should have been a fast, right? But sometimes it seems like a lot of the times those random slows are just when you're when you're just trying to flick it your normal fast speed, and they just happen, they hit you. I don't know if it's a frame drop or whatever that causes it. When it happens, it's one of the most frustrating things. You all have heard me talk about it so much in this series, and it's gonna happen. You just got to get it and move on and understand that it's just in the game, and you can let it get you frustrated, but at the end of the day, it happened. Get it and move on. Problem is, it happened at the worst time. But that's how you bounce back. It's like the game when you try to hit a fast sometimes, and you hit like that 3 plus 3%,
This
plus
one
2%.
is breaking left to right.
It's like sometimes it just randomly registers low. At least that's what I've found at the range and just playing this game a lot. Like, when does the random slow happen? And it's usually on what I would call a pretty fast swing. And I don't know if it's just the way the game registers, like it throws it off if it hits a certain positive number, and it just assigns it a random slow. I don't know, but it happens to like it's a prevalent thing in the game. I mean, I know I've talked about this enough. Don't need to keep talking about it, but like it's not like it's just happening to just me. But when it happens, it will just. Okay, we're gonna make this putt though. But it needs to be fixed. Simple as that. But again,
not a bad effort.
Misread the
right there
putt
from long range. Big breaking putt. He just
good
didn't
putting
quite
stroke
read
too.
it right, but it'll be an easy par.
But it must be a hard fix. Like, there has to be a reason that it's not fixed, right? Like, those random slows, it must be a hard fix. Simple as that.
That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Now 4 back after that hole. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out
Come on,
a
we
long
got this.
iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway.
That's beautiful, but here's the thing. We have to birdie. Missed out on a big opportunity on the last hole. It was a tough putt, don't get me wrong.
Spot, Rich, it looks like the same one as yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
They're right. And here we go. We get another chance at the approach. Gonna come off to the left. The wind's gonna blow it to the right. That's perfect.
Great shot. Great shot indeed.
That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th.
That one hurts because that was the same swing I did earlier, right? I think the club face contact was actually better on that water shot. It is what it is. Back to 22 under. Listen, we can birdie out. We birdied 8 and 9 a lot of this tournament.
Okay, after that hole, now at 22 under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Look at Camilo, 25 under on the tournament
Now
and through
teeing
7.
off on the par 4 7th hole.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
Quad
This one
perfect, and
looking
Ryan
pretty
Gamer with the
good
club
off the
twirl.
tee.
Love it. But, you know, golf is tough, and this is a point where we have to kick it into another gear. We have to forget what's happened before. We have to focus on this shot and every shot moving forward. One shot at a time, forgetting the past, leaving it in the past, helping shape the future. You know, we can't change what happened. It happened. But what we can do is not leaderboard watch the rest of this moving day round, and we just full send it and we birdie out. Why not? Nice little 9-iron into the wind. I love it. That's beautiful.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
This putt is from 10 feet.
All right,
Focus
guys.
up.
This for 2 birdies in a row.
Remember, 4
All right,
seconds of
John,
silence.
which way is this putt going to go?
Well, this one's going to go uphill and to the left.
There it is.
That
Pull
putt
out the
drops.
hammer,
That's
Ryan.
2 birdies in a row.
Gotta like it.
Milo's
2 in a row.
dominating right now.
As we take a
Oh,
look
boy.
at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
Look, Jerry
Par
giving the
three,
strategy here.
237 yards in length, a brute to say the least.
What
It
Jerry
a
is saying
tough
to
hole
Ryan there.
Surrounded by bunkers.
One shot
If
at a
you can
time.
Make 3 here, you're a happy person.
One shot at a time. Simple as that. One shot at a time. We get back to this tournament, we win. I think it's a normal 2-iron, I think. Hit it a little bit steep. Right stick down about almost halfway. A little over that. Hit it up into the wind. Try to stick it.
Ooh, yeah. This one's headed right.
Where do you not want to be? Right here. Upslope is
Big
good,
shot
though.
out of the green side
Upslope's
bunker.
going to help us. Very dangerous shot here. Now, here's the thing. There's a couple routes you can take here. You can get aggressive, kind of chip it up onto this rough, trickle it on down this slope, get it close. You can also actually send it back off this slope and roll it back down towards it. Now, that's the route I'm going to take here. I just think it's a better shot. The other way is to just kind of play it safe out on this side, give yourself kind of a pretty difficult putt. I think the route is to... Upslope makes me want to go for this. Okay, let's go for it then. I convinced myself very quickly on that one, didn't I? That was easy. A little too much. Yeah, you know, maybe the backstop route was better. It's just hindsight's 2020,
On
right?
the green and a chance to save par. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Starting out pretty straight here, then. Should move a little to the right.
Yeah, it's going to move a lot as it turns. The problem is how fast this putt is. Really tough to get this read right. One time. It's a great putting stroke.
Oh, I thought that was going down.
Overswing.
Here's a bogey putt.
We had the line perfect.
And after that, he is moving down the leaderboard.
There's plenty of golf left. That's a par bogey hole. I mentioned that in rounds 1 and
Teeing
2. We
off
just
here
played it well
at the 9th.
in rounds 1 and 2. We have to eagle this. Like, simple as that. We are going out there and we are getting an eagle. I'm pulling out the power drive. Jerry can get mad all he wants to. If he wants to walk off the bag, he can walk off to the clubhouse.
Unleashed it.
No. Oh, Jerry only gets mad about the power drive if we send it into the water or rough. So that's beautiful. Do you want to win or lose?
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only.
Fresh cup of
It's the
coffee. Have we
green.
got any birdies today? Yeah, we've got a few. Clearly, we drink coffee to bogeys now. I know what to do here. I know what to do. Loft it a touch. Hit it a little bit steep. Send this 3 wood right close. Quad perfect.
This one's a little hot and headed toward the second cut.
So much for getting a members bounce, and we're in the heavy
And
rough.
that's just sneaked into the second cut of rough.
Look, Ryan can't believe it. Looks over at Jerry, looks back at the fans like, are you kidding me right now? This is golf sometimes. This is what I love about golf. I love golf because you can have a historical start to a tournament and you get to moving day or the weekend rounds. It's just like you forgot how to play the game, right? And that's the beauty of this sport, or the frustration combined. You know, it's what makes this sport just so incredible. And oh boy, it makes it so frustrating. But we are sending this in. One time. Good shot.
Almost.
I could tell you the one times aren't working today.
Footer coming up.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
We'll take it. Good way to close out the front. That is a 1 under par round that felt like a 5 over. 1 under, and it felt like a 5 over.
Begin the second 9 with a par 4.
This is when we turn it on. Right here, right now. Jerry was fired up walking to the 10th. Jerry said, "Wake up, Ryan. This is your course. Act like it. Get the job done right now. I want to see 9 straight birdies and maybe an eagle on 16. Wake up."
That is going to work.
Love it. Hit it just a little bit shallow, just barely. Fade it against the wind. Gonna come off to the left. Well, it's gonna come off to the left more than I thought. Okay.
The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down.
The mission might look simple. This is far from simple. This is a very, very difficult shot. Upslope, heavy rough lie, a terrible lie at that. Hitting into a downslope. Good shot. About the best you can do to not send that thing behind, like 10 feet behind. Very good touch.
To move inside the top 10.
Okay, now let's start the birdie train.
Our featured player is making a move.
When you all called in the birdie train today, did you call in Captain Jess Molina instead?
Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it?
Ryan's former flight instructor before she retired.
558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
There it is.
Handy effort, that
one. Boy. You mentioned Captain Jess Molina. Ryan gets fired up. Thinking about piloting again in Microsoft Flight Sim career. Okay. Great spot here. Better believe we're sending this. A little, just barely loft it. Send it onto the green. Put it in. Gonna come off to the left. The wind's gonna blow it to the right. I tell you, we have missed in every worst spot today.
This now, his third shot.
It just
3
doesn't
shots
matter.
off the lead.
We have missed in every bad spot. I've been here plenty of times. Don't worry. Ryan grew up in the sand, hitting splash shots here since he was 1. That is beautiful.
I'll be glad to be putting now.
Oh boy. Level of difficulty,
what remains
9 out of 10,
sixth
maybe
place
8 out of 10.
in the standings.
Execution, 10 out of 10. Right, we're starting to rate shots now.
And the putt
Birdie.
will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking.
Step up
Cheers.
and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
Par 4
Tied for
12,
sixth
a
place.
new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
I tell you, swing has been interesting today. We've hit some big-time drives. Big time. Now, the best news about this is we are within our favorite shots range. We get to pull out the spinner shot here, spin it right up close.
This one's going right at the pin here.
Okay, did that thing hit a rock?
And he's safely on
Clearly.
the green with that shot.
Wow.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this
I
putt?
saw that going differently.
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Johnny,
Very
you got a read on
challenging
this
putt.
one? What's it going to do?
This one's going pretty hard to the right.
Home course advantage, though. These are the ones we got to make.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Look, Ryan's like, what else can I do? Quad perfect. Thought we read it right. Just didn't break at the end. Ryan looks over at Jerry, just shocked. Looks over at the fans, all his friends and family, loved ones following him in this final pairing. And this has been one of those deflating rounds of golf. But at the end of the day, sometimes your best rounds are after some of your worst starts.
Well hold. Let's move on. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
Okay, Tyrell Hatton at the top, 27 under through 13. We're down 3. Let's wake up.
Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one. But watch out, if you hit in the wrong spot on the green, it'll be difficult to two-putt from there.
Yeah, let's just get an ace. How about it? How about we just get an ace? Come on. Really good. Did bounce left. Question is, does it check enough? And the answer is no. I tell you, this is firm fast, the same as round 1 and 2. It feels way faster. Maybe we're just hitting all the wrong spots. Might be the case. Gotta chip this in.
Oh, I like the look of this. Could it go?
Get in there!
Oh, well played.
Come on!
And that will move him up the leaderboard as well.
Get in! It's not over yet. That is a big-time chip shot. Get the fans something to cheer about today. The hometown hero is back.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now.
I did talk about this at the end of the last episode. Ryan plays some of his worst golf when he has a 2-stroke advantage. It's just simple as that. It's unlucky for him to have a 2-stroke lead.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
It might cause a lot of players all kind of trouble. Not Ryan today. A little off, hit it a little bit steep. Against that wind, fade it right in there. I mean, the wind just knocked that thing down like it was nothing.
Well, a little off the
I didn't
target
expect
with
it
that
to
one.
knock it down that
As we can
much.
see
That was
there,
a
the
great
wind
strike.
definitely affecting that shot.
What? I did not expect it to knock that down that much. Okay. This is a very difficult shot. We'll take it.
And he's back on the surface, happy to have the flat stick in hand. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Good back 9. Simple as that.
Now 25 under par for the tournament as we move over to the next hole.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple.
I can tell you one
Before you
thing.
head
We
into the
blocked it
final
in.
three.
Swing is dialed
That's
in
a
right
pretty
now.
good
We
shot
are
right
we are
there.
crushing it.
Looks like about 120 yards left.
Okay.
3 shots off the lead.
It sounds like somebody's at the door. Bad timing. Got to pause. Hopefully we don't lose our momentum. But yeah, we got to score here. You know, I think Tyrell Hatton might have sent somebody here to the door. You know, somebody trying to sell me something. And I just told him, I said, I'm in round 3 of the Players Championship at TPC Sawgrass. Maybe, can I go finish? Like, you know what I'm saying? And they just kind of looked at me and smiled like, oh, yeah, you have a good day. Have a good day. Thank you. 121 yards, 50-degree wedge. Here we go.
This is missing to the right.
What a beautiful leave right there.
Exactly what I was trying to do. Henny said missing to the right. That's what we were trying to do. Bounce it off that slope. Perfection. Oh, boy.
7 feet from here.
Tied for 5th place.
Oh, that birdie would have been a big boost to the card. And just to finish off the par. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Is Ryan mad
This one is
after that
right
last
on the
miss
line
birdie?
between fairway and rough.
Yeah, I think so. Pulls out the power
That shot will
drive,
stay
blast
out
it.
of the first cut.
One of our best drives
This
of
looks
the
like a
series. But here we
190-yard
go.
Wind is
Oh,
blowing
boy.
left to right. Gonna try and hold it against the wind.
Choked 4-iron. Choked 4-iron on a slight draw line. One time. That's it?
Going with 4-iron here.
That's it? Was it the cleanest
That
swing?
was the right club.
with
Now
the
a good
contact?
look at the hole.
It was enough. Right?
6 feet remain.
What does that mean? Well, it means a couple things. For one, we didn't draw it enough in the first place. 2, we had too much distance set up on that shot. So closed club face is going to take off quite a bit of distance. So we were set up to fail on that shot. So better to be lucky than good. This eagle changes everything. One time. Get in there.
Goes in for eagle. Here's a look at the way things stand. He is currently in a tie for 3rd place. We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
You know, I'm going to go call that salesman back. You know, that salesman brought out the best of my game. I have no clue what they were selling. I really have no clue what they were selling. I don't even know if they said. Or I didn't even ask, right? It's just like, they're going to, like, imagine walking away from that, like, Players Championship. Like, if they don't know golf, like, what is this guy talking about? What is this guy doing is probably what they're thinking. Like, what? Do you want to, I should have said, do you want to win or do you want to lose, right? That would have been perfect. But here we go. I've got a plan. And this plan is risky. Do you want to win or lose? We're going to hit it steep. We're going to send it right at it. Maybe spin it back a touch. That's a big swing miss. Well, we attacked it all right.
Not super tight, but a makeable putt.
We're dancing.
If this one goes in, we've got a tie for 2nd.
We are lucky
Okay,
to
John,
be dancing.
what do you see with this putt?
What do you got, John?
This putt was looking like a pretty hard break to the left.
John, we're out here taking screenshots. You read the putt for us, but look how gorgeous. Always got to take a picture here. Like every time I get here, they're like, okay, I'm going to take another screenshot. Ryan, don't you have 1,000 here? Well, I want 1,001. You know, what a great turnaround. That eagle changed everything, and we're right back in this tournament.
Henny is with this group.
Got to make
Henny,
this, though.
What do you see?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
18-footer, downhill 2 inches, tied for 3rd place. Very tough putt, though. Imagine the ball rolling. Imagine it till it goes in.
And it should turn left toward the hole.
Man, I played that far outside, and it still broke more. That's such a tough read.
A par putt coming up.
Never going to complain about a par here on 17, but obviously you want a birdie in front of all the
that putt
fans.
drops, and we move on to the next.
What a fight. Couple of bogeys on the front.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
We got flipped. Right now, we got flipped. Tyrell Hatton's finished.
Now
Peter's
to
finished. This is
18,
the
the par
final
4.
pairing.
It's just one of the most
This is it.
difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your
Who's
life.
playing with us today?
Somehow try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green, somehow also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much.
Yeah,
It
so
is such
Peter
a difficult,
is sitting
demanding
1 stroke
finishing
ahead
hole,
right now of
probably one
us
the
in
toughest
2nd.
in championship golf.
That is perfection.
That was right on target.
That's an aggressive line, too. I mean, you all were probably terrified when I hit that, as you should be. But do you want to win or lose? We're down 2. Tyrell Hatton has flipped it.
Okay, we've got about a 140-yard shot here.
Eagle
Only
hole out
2
to tie the
back
lead.
of the lead.
A nice little eagle hole out. Could you imagine? Could you imagine the fans here? Everything has rolled out so much. So I would not expect this to be any different. With the way everything is played today, a pitching wedge hit just a touch shallow and de-lofted is the way to go. Because the wind's going to knock it down a touch, and it's going to hit that slope and hopefully be the club. One time. Not the greatest swing, but it's going to be just fine. It's going to be just fine. Without the open club face changing distance, that might have been in the hole.
7 feet remains.
Gotta make it. The hometown hero. So many fans came to watch Ryan the Punisher Gamer. 7 feet. Downhill 1 inch. Chance to get within 1 of the leader. Get in. What a fight.
Birdie on the closing hole.
Come on. That is how you play golf. You keep fighting. You never give up. That is an incredible fight.
On the course for our featured player, currently in 2nd place.
Always appreciate being alongside you, Andrew. See you tomorrow.
Yes, a very disappointing moving day round. We moved a lot. We moved all over the place. Really lived up to moving day. But really on moving day, you want to keep the lead or move further in the lead. But here's the thing. We fought 2 bogeys and we still battled back to a 28 under, a 6 under par round. Nobody was expecting that after that front 9. Yeah, we did birdie 3 out of the last 4 holes. One of them was a birdie on the front 9. But at the end of the day, we fought on that back 9. That eagle changed everything, got us right back into this tournament. And Ryan plays better from behind than when he's in front going into the final rounds. This changes everything. It changes the momentum. I would rather sit here. You all saw what happens when we're 2 strokes ahead. Yeah, Tyrell Hatton had an incredible day, 9 under par. takes the clubhouse lead, and he's the lone lead as well. Ryan Gamer tied with Peter Malnati at 28 under. We don't know who the final pairing will be. Based on round 3 scores, I would think it's going to be Tyrell Hatton and Peter, but I don't know. We might be the next to final pairing. It all depends on who they want to match. Camilo there in 4th, -27. Victor Hovland with Will Gordon at -26. Martin Laird with Vince Whaley at 25. And Oberg at 9th, 24 under. Here's the thing. Oberg has a chance, and Ben Griffin shot an 11 under today. He had the round of the day along with Will Gordon with the 10 under. So, like, Ben Griffin's not out of it. Within striking distance, Oberg is as well, and within 5 strokes. This course played really tough in pin 3 with medium winds. If we get high winds this next round, that changes everything. If we get low winds, the AI is going to shoot 18 under a round, I feel like. So it all depends on the conditions we get here for the final round, and they are random. We don't know what the wind is going to be. It can be anything, and we can hope that it's medium or low, but I mean, would not be surprised if it's high or very high. I hope it's not very high, right? Please don't give me impossible challenge rounds for the final round at our hometown course, the Players Championship. You know, Ryan wants to win at Sawgrass, something he has not done in PGA 2K25. What a fight. That's how you battle back. You never give up. I don't care how many mistakes you made, you keep fighting. You keep fighting, YouTube. You never give up, and we showed a lot of heart today. That's a 35 1 under on the front despite having 2 bogeys. We birdied 3 out of the last 4 holes on the front. Number 8 was a bogey, though. That's how we closed out 1 under par. Now, in the back 9, we turned it on to another level. No bogeys. We had 3 birdies and an eagle. That's 5 under, 31 on the back. A 66, -6 on the scorecard. A big-time fight. We showed a lot of heart today. It would have been easy after that random slow to get frustrated, and I did get frustrated. I mean, I talked about it when I said I wasn't going to talk about it, but it is when you have those, it's like when they hit in like the worst spots, and I don't know what generates it. It seems to be something about the game, the Xbox controller. I've heard PlayStation controller has it as well, so I don't think it's just Xbox. But it's like when you hit a certain value of a number, it doesn't know what to assign it, so it defaults to like a -6, because it's always like a -6 or 7 on the random slow. It's rarely ever a 5, 4, 3. It's always the same, and when it happens, it seems to happen in the worst spots. And I don't know. It's frustrating. It is what it is. You know it's a thing, so you just have to get it and move on, right? Clearly, it must be a very tough bug to fix, and you know it might just be, I don't know, it might just be a controller issue with the way the Xbox controller is, but I don't think it is, because I know PlayStation players experience it as well. So yeah, I don't know what it is, but it is what it is. When it happens, it's frustrating, and I do get frustrated when it happens and talk about it for a little while, and then we move on, and we moved on, and we battled back with an insane finish to that back 9. The front 9 and the back 9 was just incredible. You take a look at round number 3 stats, it's not going to be as pretty. I mean, fairways was great. This stat was terrible. We were striking terribly into the greens. Just as simple as that. I don't know what happened today. The range session went great. Jerry is going to spend overtime with Ryan tonight at the range, getting ready for the Sunday final round, because this can't happen again right here. It can't. We can't have rounds like this. It's just as simple as that. Now, proximity to hole was 23.9. Not good. Even when we hit the green, we didn't land it close. Putting was not good at all. I mean, I want to say not good at all, but it wasn't good. I mean, it's just as simple as that. Scrambling was not as good as you would like to see it, with missing 7 greens. Birdie conversion rate wasn't bad, 54. That's actually really good. 1 eagle, 6 birdies, 9 pars. The problem stat is 2 bogeys, and you all realize that changed everything. Without those bogeys, we're in the lead. That's golf, though. Bogey-free tournament in round 1 and 2. I had to mention it 400 times at the end of the last episode, 400 times at the beginning of this episode, and here we are, sitting with 2 bogeys on the tournament. You all know me. I've got to mention it, don't I? But this tournament is far from over. This final round of the Players Championship at TPC Sawgrass is going to be a fight. It is going to be electric. I would love to see a sudden death playoff between Ryan Gamer, Tyrell Hatton, and Peter Malnati. That would be amazing. It'd be awesome to see Oberg climb back up as well. I mean, anything can happen. Ben Griffin is in contention with the way he's been playing. Victor Hovland, Camilo, like all of these players here have a shot to win at the Players' Championship. Anything can happen. Just think back to Ricky Fowler's insane final round. He birdied like the last 7 holes or something wild like that many, many years ago. But this course has had so many iconic moments of players just turning it on the impossible back 9. I call it impossible because it is extremely challenging, especially those last 4 holes, and it's a fight. It's a fight, and you got to bring it. You got to bring your A game on every shot. I feel like I did have focus today. Did I lose focus sometimes? Well, we always lose focus at TPC Sawgrass. That's when all the live stories start coming out. So, yeah, we fought and we'll continue to fight. Final round coming up the next episode in this series, so stay tuned. In the meantime, there's plenty more Ryan Gamer sports game content, career mode content. This is the week of... Not this week. Next week is the week of WWE 2K26. Ryan the Punisher returns to the world of professional wrestling. And let me tell you, it is an incredible series each and every year. Last year we did it on the second channel. It was great. WWE 2K24 is one of my all-time favorites on the channel, though. 2 years ago. If you missed that series, go check it out. It should be in the playlist. It should be linked in the video description. If not, you can find it on the channel page. I'm telling you all. If you all have not watched the WWE 2K24 the series career mode Ryan Gamer, it is phenomenal. That storyline is the best they've done. It is, don't get me wrong, 25 was good, but wow, that battle of Ryan Gamer versus Roman Reigns throughout and then leading up to that finale, one of the greatest spectacles on the channel. And I am not kidding you. If you want to watch one other series and go back to watch it and just be entertained from start to finish, it's WWE 2K24 My Rise. You can just search WWE 2K24 gamer ability and you'd probably find it. But it's fantastic. I'm telling you, that's one I always tell everybody. If you're new to the channel, you're just jumping into a series, or maybe you're newer and haven't watched some of the other ones, if you watch the WWE 2K24 one, you're going to be hooked. It is fantastic from start to finish, and that ending episode is one of the best on the channel. But thank you all for watching this to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Final round of the Players' Championship. Can Ryan Gamer lock in his first win at his hometown course at TPC Sawgrass? We'll see. But as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.